Alright, welcome to Butcher School. This is a wild game edition. We have an elk shoulder from the state of Utah. Harvested cow out there last week. First thing we did was remove this big hunk of meat that's right underneath the shoulder blade. As you can see, we're dealing with the left shoulder of that animal. Now we're going to go ahead and make our way into the blade roast itself. As you can see, just always trimming stuff away. A little bit of bullet damage here, we can get rid of that. Always trimming stuff away so you can see what you're doing. But there is an important muscle here called the Teres major. We're going to go ahead and separate that carefully, but always be pulling with it offhand. Knife's really only there to clip. And you can see it's been properly dry aged, so it's really coming apart nice. I can almost just like do it with my hands half the time. One of the most tender muscles on the animal right there. Pretty cool. Get that cleaned up and put in a vacuum seal container here in a minute. Alright. Now we'll keep going here so we can expose So now what we're going to do is remove the shoulder blade in its entirety and separate the tricep muscle here, tricep, bicep, blade. Just find that bone. It is dry aged in. There it is. Tipping this damn table over. There we go. Thank you. tricep. Fairly easy to remove. Just kind of follow the line that forearm bone gives. Blade, all this meat off the back cleaned out, put over here in our sausage pile, and now get onto the really good parts of the shoulder here. On the smaller side, you can easily see the chuck tender kind of reveal itself with that bone from the scap going right down the middle. So follow that scapula nice and tight until we can get that chuck tender off. I really like to make sure to use my offhand here and get as tight to that blade as possible. Peels right off like it wanted to. All right. Now, go on to one of my other favorite cuts, the feather blade, if you keep it whole, or the flat iron, if you like those kind steaks. But one of the most tender muscles on the animal here should be taken care of right. And if you keep pulling with your offhand as you work the shoulder blade, it'll leave a really, really nice clean bone once you get it going. Go. Major muscles of the shoulder right there. And then we can attack our shank. If you're not into a bicep roast, then there won't be much else on here. I'm gonna save this shank whole so I can work on the bandsaw later and do ossobucos with that. So that's an elk shoulder breakdown.